B to the Sis, not easy.
And we are back with another
video. Decided to give y'all the low vocals today. My little Barry White, you feel me?
Alright, so today, as you can see from the title of the video, we are going to be doing a reaction to Derrick Jaxn posting a video that he cheated on his wife.
Yeah. To be honest with you, so before we get started with the video, to be honest with you, like, honestly, this was the first time I had ever even heard of this dude, Derrick Jaxn.
Really?
When they put him in the chat, so we have a group chat that we in. They put this video in here, and when I was listening to the video, I'm like, okay, big deal. Not big deal that he cheated, but like, who is this dude?
I was gonna say,
no.
Where are your morals? Where are your morals?
No, I ain't mean it like that. I meant like, I don't know this dude. Who is this dude? Like, and then so when they told me who he was, I was like, wait a minute, why have I never heard of this cat? You know what I mean? And so I had to like go to his Instagram, watch some of his older videos, and then it started to make sense on why this was such publicity.
A big deal.
Yeah, why this was such a big deal. Because like I said, I ain't never heard of the dude, so I'm like, hey, why is this a big deal? Had you heard of him?
So I did hear about him like a few years back. He went viral on I think it was on Shade Room or something, I don't know. He was doing a video to or like basically telling women what they should and shouldn't accept in a relationship and all this stuff, and all the single ladies went all crazy. Oh my god, he's a chocolate man, all this stuff. So I think that's when he went viral initially, but I had already decided that it's not my type of thing that I like to listen to. Like, I feel manipulated, and like that stuff doesn't do anything for me, for someone to be telling me what a man should be like and all this other stuff. So I knew of him, but I'm not a follower. Like, I'm not a fan. So when that came out, it did surprise me though, because I know what he's known for, the type of videos he's put out, and I know that also a while back he put out a shirt that said black men don't cheat. So yeah, when the video came in the group chat, I was like, wait, huh? Not him. But
so yeah, so we just gonna play a couple clips from the video, man, and they'll be short clips, and then kind of give our reaction as we go along. But I mean, let's get into it.
But, you know, a lot has been said already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing.
Wait, what?
And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting.
Well, he just basically admitted to what he was doing and what constitutes cheating. So he said meeting up, sex, linking up, all that.
I just have to say, from initially, like, I haven't watched the full interview, but initially looking, like, this woman to me looks tired.
Yeah, she looks fed up.
She looks tired.
She got on a bonnet, which, I mean, I'm not knocking her for having on a bonnet.
And I can't tell if it's a bonnet or if it's a hat. I mean, and at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. Like, she's in her home or whatever.
But you could just tell from her demeanor that she's just like, why are we, it's almost like, why are we doing this? Which, right. I'm gonna give my thought on that in a minute, but that's initially what it's looking like. So basically,
and he just looks so like, I mean, he does this all the time.
Yeah. So him being in front of the camera, from the videos I went back and watched, he's comfortable with this. But it's like, she's like, why are we doing this? You can tell she's not. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with, but without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out, definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took. And definitely not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful, which is the standard that I'm going.
So I'm getting vibes of he's even still trying to make himself sound intelligent, even in the midst of him admitting it. He's talking about stepping out, doing this, not in alignment. Like, it's almost, to me, this is like another acting job for him. Like this is another being in front of the camera. Like I'm not sensing a sorrowness. You know what I mean? I'm not sensing remorse for it. Yeah, it's just I think it's just him being him. So I could be wrong. You think so?
No, definitely. I think that's what I meant by like he just seems so like ready, you know?
Yeah, it seems staged. It's almost staged, right. And it's not like genuine and real. So that's what the type of vibes I'm getting. So
on by now I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm married to you guys. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it. But now that it's been made so public, it's important that I first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. And then secondly, I know that I cannot build a platform preaching certain things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live conscious.
Like you have been.
So yeah, so again, I had never heard of this dude up until now. So I went back and watched some old videos, and I mean, just listening to it, to me, I guess my opinion on this would be like, because he was so passionate about this, I feel like he was using this as a platform to maybe do what he did. And what I mean by that is that when you talk intellectually and when you're emotional and passionate about it and you speak intellectually, people can perceive that as, oh man, he's speaking real, he's speaking facts. And so with that, maybe he gets a lot of fans, a lot of followers, even in the form of women. And so when that's the case, I feel like maybe he was using this platform to do his dirt. I mean, it's easy, he probably had women throwing it at him, and he could at some point it just overtook and resist. I'm not justifying what he did by any means, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's hypocrisy, right? I'm not here to judge anybody, but it is hypocrisy. But it just seems like to me he's the type of guy that used this platform to kind of draw women in, and it was easy for him to do what he did, do his dirt.
I 100% agree, because, and I don't even understand. It's so funny because I saw this meme that said, so you mean to tell me the whole time Derrick Jaxn was making these videos in his car, he was on the way to his side chick house? Dude, this is not funny, but it's hilarious.
I mean, it's hilarious. Like, at the end of the day, it's hilarious because, and for the people that's getting mad at other people making jokes and stuff about it, like, you really can't get mad at them because this is social media. Anytime something happens, people get drugged on social media. Yep. Period.
Literally, and not even.
They get clowned.
That's a big part of it, but also like in today's day and age, social media, whether it's good publicity or bad publicity, it's helping him. Like, he's literally doing he did a reaction to this video, which means to like that lets me know that he's still using this to his benefit, his platform to his benefit.
And see, this is what goes back to why I say you can never know what's real and not real on social media, because it goes back to what I said earlier. I felt like this was staged. I felt like it was planned. But at the end of the day, all the negative backlash he gets, this is helping him. This is benefiting his platform. When people comment on him, that's the engagement that he needs. He needs this. He has a YouTube channel with over 720,000 subscribers. I'm sure that probably went up 50,000 in the last day. That's money for him. You know what I'm saying? So when people go out and do these things, same with the Gorilla Glue girl, the benefits that you reap from it, it's all a part of your platform. So you don't know what's real or not. You don't even know if his wife is in on this or not. You know what I'm saying? So this just looks staged and just too planned for me for it to be real and genuine. And
you know what, to be honest, like people like who I always tend to look up to in these types of situations, Beyonce has never actually sat down and said, this and happened. This has happened in in my marriage. Mm-hmm. Now, maybe she did, and I'm unaware of the video. But to me, there's a way to, you don't, okay, so basically what I'm saying is you don't have to do things like this. Like, this was totally unnecessary.
Right.
For him to say, oh, don't bash me, don't bash my wife, and da-da-da. Like, that's what you asked for. For her to sit here and, you know, while you do this, like, this is exactly what you asked for. You know how social media works because you've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like, no, this was totally unnecessary. You did not have to make a broad announcement. Beyonce, I've never seen Beyonce confirm nor deny. Now, maybe we have speculated in some of the music that she's written and the ways she's performed it.
But that's different. That's totally different. Yeah.
Because that's her being an actress.
Right. And she's using music as her outlet for that, which is what people do. So that's totally different.
Yeah, but it's still like, it's not like she's just sat down and be like, yeah, Jay-Z did this and I'm confirming that he had another kid on the side. Like, those are all things that we have to speculate. And that's the way that you can do things. Like, so anyway.
Right, so let's keep going.
For any amount of time or any length of time to any extent, and think that I can't be held accountable. You know, the same way that I preach, you know, men and women in this situation need to face consequences of their actions, deserve to be held accountable. Guess what? Derrick Jaxn's no exemption. He's not exempt from that. I'm also not a victim. Nobody made me do this. She didn't make me or push me to do it. The next person didn't make me.
See, all this is extra.
No matter how I was raised and what trauma, whatever. Look, I made decisions. I made a series of decisions that I got to account for. There's no excuse or justification. I've already made that bed and have had to lie in it.
See, he's given a bunch of extra, which again leads me to believe that this is his comfort. This is his comfort. Like all this, oh, she didn't make me do this. She didn't tell me. Like, no,
I laid in my bed.
Yeah, like, duh, we know she didn't tell you to do this, dude. So this is where, to me, the video starts to get to where, okay, he's in his comfort zone. He's doing this for, to me, publicity. So.
And now we're finally getting on to the other side, personally, in our own healing, in our own marital oneness. And now this is being made public to you guys, so we're bringing that forth to you guys to let you know where we're at with that. Did you want to say anything?
And why is he doing this video? Was this because this was made, somebody leaked this?
Apparently someone leaked the information.
Okay.
But also, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what also just hit me is, like, the whole hand holding during the entire video. Like, what is that? Like, me and Brandon have filmed multiple videos and we not sitting here like this the entire time. Like, and we've been going through personal things that were, you know, in our marriage, but to be like, it's just phony to me.
Yeah, it all looks phony.
It just looks phony.
All right.
Yes, so I do want to just add that I agree with what he just said. There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level. And it was unacceptable. And it's not something that I tolerate or that we tolerate moving forward. And when I've been flooded again with messages and these things and about, you know, I need to leave or why haven't I left? And the answer is, when I found out about it, I left. I did not hesitate or waste time to do so. And I stayed gone. No matter how many times he came, I stayed gone and stood firm on, I am not coming back. And I did not come back until... To
me, she was trying to validate to us that she left because she was probably getting bashed about it. So it just seems like she had to come out and be like, no, I left at first. And, you know, then, of course, she started to explain it. But I don't know, man. Again, it's just like, it's like, who are they trying to validate this? Who are they trying to validate to? And he even mentioned something at the beginning. When he said, I'm not married to y'all, but I just want to come on and explain. But to me, it just seems plain because they're like over explaining things. It's like they're overdoing it. She's like, well, I left at first. So.
Yeah, of all the videos that I've...
No, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
I'm crunching on these chips.
Oh.
But like, of all of the like people coming online and saying, you know, admitting to cheating, I just felt, at least if it was pretend, I felt remorse. You know, I felt the remorse that they were giving off.
Yeah.
This to me is just not it. Like, I just can't.
I've seen a shift and a change in his mentality, in how he carried himself, in how he presented himself, and in conversations that we were able to
even
have,
his demeanor just
that we had
look at his demeanor. It just looks
So I want to say that I want to highlight the fact that she said until I saw a shift in his mentality, which means though he was saying all these things, making all these videos to help his platform and, you know, make him look like the perfect guy, the wife was not getting the same Derrick at home. She wasn't getting that Derrick because she needed to see a change from his mentality, which means all he was doing was putting on for the world. And this ought to be like a wake-up call. Like, nobody should be your relationship goals.
Yeah.
Because each relationship has been or is going to go through some things that are so freaking hard and unbearable, you wouldn't want to go through it.
And social media has impacted our minds and our thoughts so much, and they've infected us so much that they believe that because a couple is they're dancing on social media, or they're kissing, or they're hugging, oh, it's relationship goals. But you just have no idea what that couple goes through behind closed doors. You really, truly don't want to be you don't want somebody to be relationship goals for you. You want to build your own marriage and your own relationship up to where you can impact others in the way that you impacted. But
now, you can love and respect another couple and be, you know, have love and have, you know, and pray for that couple and just, you know, love those people individually.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole relationship goals is so warped with social media and society.
Yeah. And then you got people like him who come on and, you know, you're drinking the Kool-Aid. You're drinking what he's saying, and he's, you know, he talks a good game and stuff like that. But again, look at the position that they're portraying out now. So it's like, you know, you never want to just say, oh, I want to be like that couple or that couple. That's just not good, because you don't know what they go through behind closed doors.
Like, don't even put that in the air. It should be, God, make us who you want us to be. Make me who I need to be for the person I'm in a relationship with, or help me prepare myself to be who I need to be for the next relationship I get in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Exactly.
Having just 12 years of knowing each other, and when we were able to have these dialogues, said, okay, Lord, this is something that you've had your hand on, and this was with me being completely removed from his life, and him pursuing God, continuing to pursue God, and continuing to eliminate these things that led up to the catastrophe that you guys are seeing for the first time. So there's nothing out there right now that is information that I don't already know about or haven't known about. And so this is not something that is new. We have moved forward from it. We have gotten counsel for it and continue to do so. He is still continuing to pursue God and continuing to seek guidance and wise counsel from men of God. And that is what I needed for the continuation of me being present in this marriage and to stand by his side. So today, where I'm at is at peace, and I proudly stand by his side, and I have no hesitation, I have no hurt, no shame.
Y'all, I can't even watch the freaking video without thinking about memes. Like, they made so many memes about this guy.
Yeah, they've been killing this
And
dude.
then it's like, oh, I don't know if I just really, because God forgive me, like even I've been through cheating, you know, but it's like, this man is just getting on my nerves with his demeanor right now. Like, I can hardly watch it.
Yeah.
I can hardly watch it because he just looks so like, yeah, I'm, you know, keep watching this and subscribe to this and follow it. Like, dude, you've been dogging. He's been making men look so bad to women for so long. Like,
yeah.
All he does, oh, well, you don't need a man that do such and such. Like, every time he pops up on like the Shade Room and stuff, I'll hear like a little clip, and it's just like, dude, shut up. Just because a man made a mistake and now you want to make a whole video dogging him, but now you're admitting to being that very man. Like, stop.
Yeah.
What a joke.
Yeah.
What a joke. And this is what people mean. This is what women specifically mean by, don't make a fool out of me. Don't make a fool out of me.
Yeah.
She completely has to relive this now because you want to make a formal video and state all the facts. Like, dude, if y'all dealt with it in y'all's marriage, then who you explain? Why do we all need to know?
Exactly.
But I appreciate it because you know what? Now we get to make a video. Maybe we go get some money off of it.
Ah, you funny.
What a joke.
About that. And it's only because.
And so she just explaining like how that she's stuck sticking by him, that she gonna rock with him and stuff like that. Which, I mean, you know, I can't judge that. That's on. I mean, that's just, you know, it is what it is on that. That's what she chooses to do. That's her prerogative, you know.
That with you, all, and
she said she forgave him.
I forgave him, and most importantly, God has first forgiven him, and I also forgive the others as well. And with that, we are free and moving forward. So that's all I have.
And I get it. Some of y'all, like, this may come as a huge shock, probably a huge disappointment. I let a lot of you down. You know, if you've had a perspective shift on who Derrick is, hopefully it's away from anything remotely close to perfection.
See, a shift away from Derrick, anything remotely from perfection. You sometimes, even in this, he's still putting on character. Like, to me, this is not the true sorrowness of him. This is just him putting on, just saying the words that he needs to say. He's saying everything, even in the midst of him messing up, he's saying everything he wants you to hear. That's what my issue is. Manipulative.
That's what it is.
Simply that, you know, I am a human, and that does not justify anything that I did. But I don't want anybody out there to be putting me on a pedestal. If you did, then I hate that you did that. Maybe I gave you cause for that, and I apologize if I did.
Maybe I gave you cause to put me on a pedestal.
I don't want to ever listen to you again. It's totally understandable. I appreciate you while I had your support and helping me get the message out about healing and healthy relationships to so many people who needed it, myself included. And for those who are going to continue to support, man, I appreciate you like never before, because I know it's not going to be easy.
For the people that is not going to support me anymore, I appreciate you for the time that I had you. And for the people that is still going to support me, I appreciate it. I know it's not hard. Like, this is just all character stuff, man.
But for everybody out there, if you get nothing else from what I've ever said over the last 9 years or right here in this video, please get this. Nothing is right until it is right with God.
I can't.
All right. So final reaction is, like I said, I feel like this is a publicity thing. I feel like it's staged and planned. I feel like to me, I don't see a genuine sorrow in him. I feel like he put on for the camera because he's good at it. This is him doing his thing like normal. Like I said, he has all these different platforms. I think this was something that would allow him to benefit from this with his platforms, and who knows what's going to come of it. But I don't feel like this has really been, I don't think there's any genuine, this is not a real issue for him. This is just putting on.
And maybe it's the fact, I mean, I guess you could say like, oh, maybe this is old news to them, but new to us. So maybe they have a, you know, but it's still like, I just can't. Like, I can't at all. So anyway, that was that.
Yeah, so I mean, we just wanted to come on and react to this because this was some funny stuff to us, and you know, again, it's one of those things where it'll kind of allow me to see what was going on, who this guy is. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning into the video. If you like the video, give it a fat thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share our videos, and turn your post notifications on so you don't miss the next time we're dropping. And
We'll see you in the next video.
we're out. Peace.